YouTube. Just want to go over my 2018 Super Nintendo collection with you guys. First, we have the system I'll go over. I have the Super Nintendo Mini, the original Mini, not the Classic Edition. Model number SNS 101. I actually don't have a original Super Nintendo. I prefer this one because it's obviously smaller and sleeker. The only thing I miss about the old one is the eject button, so that comes in handy. I'll go over the controllers I have. I have maybe like 3 or 4 of these type Super Nintendo controllers, and then maybe 2 more of these. Both are Nintendo official. This one just came out later. I believe this controller with the Nintendo up top came out with this system. It is a bit more clicky, but they both work great, so I can't complain with either. So those are the controllers. And lastly, before I get into the games, I'll go over one of my favorite peripherals for the system, Super Game Boy. Play all your Game Boy games in here, like Smurfs. I actually just keep this Smurfs game in to protect the slot from dust. So just keep that in there at all times, prevent any issues later. So I'll pop that in there, why not? Alright, I'll just go over some of the games. These are the ones I haven't cleaned yet, as you can tell. We got toys. Super Pinball. I'm going to try to do this quickly. Super Bases Loaded. Super Off-Road. The Jungle Book. Ultraman. Baseball Simulator 1000. I actually really enjoyed this game for the NES, so glad to have it for the Super Nintendo. Aladdin, prefer the Genesis version. Guts, Nickelodeon. And these are the ones that are clean, so these are already in my collection. The Incredible Hulk. Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. The Simpsons Krusty's Super Funhouse. Mech Warrior. These games are in like no particular order. Final Fight. Star Wars. A trilogy here. Super Empire Strikes Back. And Super Return of the Jedi. These games are really tough. I prefer the Empire Strikes Back as my favorite game. Timon and Pumbaa's Jungle Games. Game I recently acquired, Rampart. Ren and Stimpy Vidiots. Porky Pig Haunted Holiday. The Simpsons Bart's Nightmare. I haven't played much of that. Underrated game, The Lawnmower Man. It's based off the movie. It's like a side-scroller shooter, and turns into like a Star Foxy kind of game in the special levels. So it's pretty unique. Never got too far in it though. Miss Pac-Man. First Pac-Man I ever played was Miss Pac-Man on the Sega Genesis, actually. Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. Batman Forever. Got Excalibur 2097. Jurassic Park. Tiny Toons Buster Bust Loose is actually really fun. Another really tough game, The Lion King. Made those Disney games freaking brutal. X-Men Mutant Apocalypse. We got Spider-Man. Ken Griffey Jr.'s Winning Run, really good baseball game on the system. Toy Story. Graphics are really nice in this one, actually, for a Super Nintendo game. Joe and Mac. Yoshi Safari. This one needs the Super Scope to play. NBA Jam. Fun NBA game, obviously. Battlemaniacs. Mario Paint. NCAA Basketball. Arcade's Greatest Hits. Wanderers 3. King of the Monsters 2. Frantic Fleet. Paperboy, or Paperboy 2, or Super Paperboy, I think. Roadrunners Death Valley Rally. SimCity. Got Doom. And Maximum Carnage as my 2 red games. The Simpsons Virtual Bart. Judge Dredd. That's Sylvester Stallone, I believe. Michael Jordan, Chaos in the Windy City. Underrated title, pretty fun. Beavis and Butthead. Spider-Man, X-Men. Arcade's Revenge. Scooby-Doo Mystery. There it is, the original Home Alone. I already showed Home Alone 2. Space Invaders. And another game I recently got, Populous. Alright, we got World Heroes. World Heroes 2. Pit Fighter. Madden 94. Bulls vs. Blazers. Tecmo Super NBA Basketball. NHL 94. Pack Attack. Disney's Goof Troop. Label's really faded on this one. Madden 98. WrestleMania, the arcade game. Top Gear. We got Bubsy. Super Play Action Football. College Slam. John Madden Football 93. Animaniacs. We're Back, A Dinosaur Story. Wheel of Fortune Deluxe Edition. Pac-Man 2, The New Adventures. Battle Clash, another game that uses the Super Scope. We got RoboCop vs. Terminator. T2, Terminator 2, Judgment Day. Captain America and the Avengers. Got Pilot Wings. I'm getting to some better ones here. Gradius 3. The original Mortal Kombat. The one for the Super Nintendo was very censored compared to the Sega Genesis version. This one did not have much blood at all. The Sega Genesis version did. Mortal Kombat 2. Mortal Kombat 3. A game I got not too long ago, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, the ultimate fighting game. Tetris Attack. Mario is missing. Breath of Fire. King of Dragons. Stunt Race FX. Game I used to rent from Blockbuster back in the day. I really had a blast playing it, but it has not aged very well. Tetris and Dr. Mario, two of my favorite puzzle games in one. So, fun. Battletoads in Battlemaniacs. Kirby's Avalanche. My personal favorite sports game on the system, Ken Griffey Jr. Presents Major League Baseball. It's just great. I don't know, it's just a really fun baseball game. Really enjoyed it. Killer Instinct. I'm terrible at this game, but it's pretty fun. And we got Street Fighter II. Before I get onto my best games, I will go over the Super Nintendo cleaning kit that I got. Just a little cartridge to clean your system out, so it's pretty handy. It was pretty new when I got it, so I got it for like $1, I think last year at a yard sale, so that's pretty cool. Alright, now on to some of my best games here, and I'll try to get through these quick. Final Fantasy II, not big on Final Fantasy games. Never really played them that much, not huge into RPGs, like some of them are cool, but Street Fighter II Turbo, probably one of my favorite fighters on the system, and my favorite version of Street Fighter II. Well, there's a ton of them. Mega Man X. I really sucked at the original Mega Man games, but this one was pretty, I don't know, it was easier to play for me, the X series was, and it's a lot of fun. Super Punch-Out, really fun game. Another game I'm terrible at, but I enjoy playing. F-Zero, great racer. One of my favorite video games of all time, Super Mario World. One of my first video games, I should say too. Started when I was like 5 or 6 years old. Great game. Amazing game. Super Mario All-Stars, got all the NES Mario games on here, plus the Lost Levels, or Super Mario Brothers 2 in Japan. And then you got the combination of All-Stars and Mario World on one cartridge. This one's going up in price. I think it was like $40. Last time I checked. Yoshi's Island, one of the best platformers on the system. Yeah, this is one of Yoshi's first standalone games. It's a great one. Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy's Conquest. Had the first one, I'll go over that later. But I think this one or the third one are my personal favorites. And here's Donkey Kong Country 3, Player's Choice Edition. I don't have too many Player's Choice games, but this is in really good condition. So I think I had one that was not Player's Choice, but it wasn't in good condition, so figured I'd keep that one. Contra 3, The Alien Wars, another game I suck at, but I really do enjoy playing. Super Metroid, probably one of the best games on the system. I'm really happy to have this one. It's in fantastic shape, like almost flawless, I'd say. Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Still haven't beaten this game. I've gotten pretty far, but I always get stuck at like the Dark World stages. And I got the Player's Choice Edition, which I actually prefer over the original. I don't know, I just prefer the label, I guess. Castlevania 4. I played a little bit of this, but I really enjoy Castlevania games. I got this in a trade a couple months back. TMNT Turtles in Time, or Turtles 4. I beat this game in one setting. It was pretty fun. I'm not a big fan of beat 'em ups, but this was a fun one. Kirby Superstar, 8 games in 1. Another game I used to rent a lot from Blockbuster. Really fun Kirby game, probably one of my favorites. You can play through, I think, the Kirby's Dream Land in one of the games. So it's an excellent Kirby game. If you don't have that one, I would suggest it. Kirby's Dream Land 3. I didn't have as much fun as Superstar with this one, but this one is still fun. It is pretty expensive now. I think it's over 80 bucks on eBay, so that's crazy. Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Excellent game. I had never played this before until a few months back, and this game's super fun. I recommend this to anybody. Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. I think I beat this game for the first time last year. Probably my favorite RPG on the system. Has I think it's Square made this game along. I mean, you have Nintendo or Mario characters in it, so awesome RPG. Can't go wrong with that one. And a game I recently got in a humongous bundle back in April. Ogre Battle: The March of the Black Queen. I haven't tried this one yet, but it is in really good condition, except for that little scuff there. This one goes for like 80 to 100 bucks, I think, last time I checked. Crazy. And last loose game is EarthBound, which I got in a $60 bundle with I think Zombies Ate My Neighbors and like 10 or 12 other games for 60 bucks. So this ended up being like 5 bucks really. So for 5 bucks, EarthBound. You guys know about EarthBound, so not huge. I'm not a big fan of the game, honestly, but I'm just happy to have it in my collection. I'll go over my boxed games now. Madden 94, The Hunt for Red October, Super Battle Tank War in the Gulf, Tetris 2. This one's in really good shape. NBA Jam Tournament Edition. This one's, the game's inside already. Wow, look at all the old-time players there from the 90s. Killer Instinct. The game is not inside. I already went over it. Does not include the CD, but is complete otherwise. I guess it's not complete without the CD, but really good condition Star Fox. As you can see my reflection. I have the box protectors on. Wow, look at Fox back in, what, 92, 93, something like that. Peppy, Slippy, and Falco. We have a really nice condition Donkey Kong 64, complete. And the last box game is, again, a really nice condition Super Mario Kart. I got the nice boxed NES bundle, Super NES bundle, I want to say November or December of last year. So really happy to add this one to the collection, and it's in fantastic condition. That's it for the games, but just want to go over my manuals that I have loose. Super Metroid, Legend of Zelda, Super Mario World, All-Stars, Final Fantasy II, I believe I have the map as well, Mortal Kombat, Mortal Kombat 2, Empire Strikes Back, Michael Jordan Chaos in the Windy City, Madden 93, don't even think I have this game, but Dragon, World Heroes 2, and yeah, the map for Final Fantasy 2. So yeah, that's it, guys. I think I'm at 128 games, not including the double Zelda game or the Super Game Boy. But yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoy. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Alright guys, later.